Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to play Quizlet Live with your students with math facts. So the first thing that you're going to need to do, you're going to need to go to Quizlet.com. You are going to need to make an account if you don't already have one. There will be a login button up here that you can make an account. Once you have an account, it's free to make an account. You can play Quizlet Live. There are a couple of other Quizlet games that you can play without having an account, but you as a teacher, if you are going to have students log into the Quizlet Live that you are presenting on your screen, you are going to need to have an account. So just go ahead, pause the video right now, and go make an account real quick. You just need a username and a password, and it's free. Once you're logged in, you can go to search. And you can search for the multiplication facts, subtraction, addition, and division facts that I've made. If you just go to Lauren 22 Moon, if you type that into the search bar, you'll be able to find the sets that I've made. The links for these are also in the description of this video, so if you want to just click on those instead of going through these steps, that's fine as well. Okay, so in the description of the video, if you want to just do multiplication facts, you can click on the link, and it will take you straight to this point right here. Okay. Over on the left side, you can see it says live. So if you are not logged in, if there's a login button over here and you are not logged into your account, it will not show up over here. All this other stuff will show up, but live will not. So make sure you're logged in, and then you're going to hit live. Okay, you can play in teams, you can play in individuals. If you play in teams, your students need to be sitting together, and there will be a question that will appear on the screen, and they are going to have to decide who has the correct answer. Not every student will have the correct answer on their screens. I prefer playing with individuals so that every student can look at the question, and then they look on their screen and they have to find the correct answer. It helps me to see where my students are. If they play in teams, it's harder for me to know which students know which facts. Okay, so I decided to do individual, and then I want them to see the math fact and have to answer the question, not see the answer and have to choose which math fact it is. So I'm going to choose the one on the left, click on that, and then I'm going to have a screen that looks like this. This is what your students are going to see. Your students are going to see this, and they are going to log in on their computers. So if your students, I will make another video for your students so that they can see what this looks like. I'm going to log in as two pretend students, so I've got Ben and Jill here, and now I'm going to, as a teacher, once all of your students have logged in, you'll see all their names down here. You can hit create game. You can have as many players as you want. So if you have 27 students in your class, that's totally fine. Just wait till all the students are in and then hit create game with 2 players. Okay, they will be assigned an animal, and then you can hit start game. Okay, your screen is going to look like this. They need to answer 12 questions. The questions will be on the students' screens. Okay, so the students will have the same 12 questions, but they'll be in a random order. And when they answer a question correctly, see, so the Sharks team, that person answered a question correctly, and so they're moving ahead. They answered another one correctly, they're moving ahead. The next person, Puffins, answered one correctly, they're moving ahead. The problem is, if you miss one, Sharks missed one, so they're actually going to go all the way back. They're going to go back to the beginning, and they have to get 12 of them correct in a row. I have one for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division facts. There are more than 12 facts, but Quizlet Live will randomly choose 12. They will randomly choose 12 questions, and that your students that are playing have to get 12 of them right in a row. If they miss on the 11th question, they go all the way back to the beginning. Okay, you can, at the end of the game, you can hit play again, and it will randomly choose 12 different questions from the question bank. Okay, so that is Quizlet Live. I think it's a great website. I would suggest using it in your classrooms to help your students learn any math fact, addition, multiplication, subtraction, or division. Okay, good luck.